I stream on Twitch every damn day. Link in description. Be the next standard, bro. Because GPO set a standard. Exactly. GPO set a standard that, oh my God, this is how One Piece games have to look when they come out now. So why don't you become the next standard of how games should look coming out? You feel me? We're going to try this stage. Back on the video. Today, me and my homie sit down and did a podcast on Project Slayers, on things they could improve, how we feel about the game, how I felt about the game, the GPO critics and all that good stuff. Everything is talked about in this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, bro, bless it, brother, but a subscription. We so close to 100K. Let's get it. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Okay.
Yo, good. Finish what you're saying.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, stream.
Can
podcast.
I do my intro, bro? What's up with y'all, bro?
Good
Damn.
afternoon.
My bad, bro. My bad.
What do you mean?
Go ahead.
I was saying good afternoon to the people, bro.
But this is a podcast. We're talking to each other, not
Bro.
Bro,
Good
let him do his
afternoon.
thing, bro. Let him do his thing.
This is one of my first times doing a podcast. As you can see, it's clearly unorganized with the freaking delinquents we have in the voice chat currently.
Yo, I would not take that.
Ironic.
But
That's me, bro.
Today we'll be going over Project Slayers. What do we think about the game? Do we like the combat? What do you think the release is gonna look like? And will it last? You know what I'm saying? Is it a game that the average GPO enjoyer could enjoy?
Why GPO?
With that being said,
Do you just kiss your mic?
bro, I'm eating yogurt, bro. Fuck, man.
My bad.
Oh, Doge, what's good, Doge? I know you're here, man. What's good, man?
You don't eat while you're doing the podcast.
Yeah, it's my show, my nigga. It's my show. You feel
And
me?
you called us delinquents.
Bro, can we start the podcast, bro?
All right.
Let's start it up, bro.
So, any opening topics that anybody has on their mind about Project Slayers currently?
Yeah,
The grind is
minigame.
boring.
The grind is. I will agree. Currently.
Very, like, bro, the game is cool. Like, it's really pretty. Don't get me wrong, bro. But like, the PvP is fun. But like, to get to that point, bro, you gotta grind for like 12 hours to get like 20 levels, bro. Why is that a thing? You know what I'm saying?
And Terra Blocks, would you say that you feel as though even with more content added, it still feel the same?
I don't know. It depends on what content they're adding, because they can make some like pretty fun stuff to like get levels or whatever. I mean, I don't know what they could add, but they could add something cool. You know what I'm saying?
Very interesting analogy, if I do say so myself.
We can add some very cool.
You know,
That
like,
being said,
Can you give me up?
yo, Timothy, focus on the podcast, bitch ass nigga.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Oh
You
my
gonna stop
God.
talking like that? Fucking, we're doing a fucking mission. You need to pick me up.
Hey,
got you, twin.
You gonna fuck about your podcast, nigga?
No, what's wrong with you, bro?
Oh,
Nigga, don't talk to me anyhow, nigga. I'm asking you to
No,
pick me
shut the fuck up,
nigga.
nigga. I'm gripping you now.
Dumb.
You getting gripped.
bro.
Bro, relax. This nigga left the party, bro.
You getting
Relax.
gripped.
Bro, let's
'Cause we
continue the party.
now we trying to do the podcast. You want to be a fucking dickhead and shit, punk ass nigga. And I hope it grips you too. Watch me get knocked. You better not get knocked.
You sound stupid, bro. We're fighting somebody.
Shut the
actually
fuck
pick
up.
me
Shut up.
doing a podcast.
Shut up.
I don't give no fuck about your podcast, nigga. What?
Oh my god.
Punk ass
W
black
podcast. W podcast.
podcast so far.
And then any other topics you guys want to go over?
People have
I
been
don't know,
saying
but
this-
you're the podcast leader. Look, you know, set some grounds. Set some. You know what I'm saying?
the topic of people saying this is a GPO copy or GPO killer. And
That's a great topic. That's a great topic.
I also do want to touch on that actually.
Oh my gosh.
Personally,
Okay.
when I first this is no hate to the developers. This is
Good looks.
straight off of what I seen. Last year, what was it last year? About 7 months ago when I first seen Project
Bro.
Slayers. Load into the game, brand new and all. Nigga, I thought I was playing a GPO copy. I'm so dead ass.
As did I.
You know what I'm saying? The visuals, the UI, it just seems so.
The text in the game.
You know what I'm saying?
everything,
It
bro.
just seemed
You know
like
what I'm saying?
I wanna do the GPO thing, and to an extent, that's not like it's not it's nothing wrong with that to an extent, but like
Nothing wrong with that.
it just seemed a little too blatant. You know what I'm saying? It was like, dog, you like the UI, like bro, you feel me? The combat, everything just felt GPO-ish.
it's like the lack of creativity to find
Right,
up
right.
something yourself.
If you really like a game, I mean, might as well take some stuff from it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, GPO is a very nice game. Oh, it's a very
Like,
pretty
if
game.
you really
That's the
enjoy
standards.
the combat.
It definitely up the standards in quality of like UI and how things work and how things flow.
All right,
Oh, the way that hit me.
Man.
What the fuck, bro?
I mean, would you rather play a game with shitty combat, or would you rather play GPO?
I mean, look, why is GPO the ground, like the standard that you have to go off of to make a good
Oh
quote
my
unquote
God.
good
I
game?
know, bro. People just think it's like a clean, like, you know what I'm saying?
There's so
Clean
much more
UI.
cleaner stuff you could do to like.
There is. But
know,
I don't know.
so
I
you,
guess.
So you saying like? So you
I guess
saying,
because of how good GPO did, it's like, okay, if GPO did you know what I'm saying, did
This
that,
way, it's
and it
just
looks
easier
like that, then
It's
I'm
much
gonna do the
easier
same
to
thing.
copy than come up with something original, I guess.
Bro, I just got up.
Would you say if you have
All right, Benny.
if you have the skill to make a GPO copy, why not just make your own something like?
Exactly. If you have the skills to make something this good, because obviously they made their own assets. I'm pretty sure they made their own assets. I don't think there's no, if you have the assets to make stuff this good, why don't you just make something better? You feel me? Be the next standard, bro. Because GPO set a standard. Exactly. GPO set a standard that, oh my god, this is how One Piece games have to look when they come out now. So why don't you become the next standard of how games should look coming out? You feel me?
I think to accomplish that, you have to reach a certain level of art style, and it's not easy to do.
I agree, but also,
There's
the great thing about GPO is for one, it's so clean, but the UI is very simplistic, bro.
Very.
For one, like the only thing that's really crazy, like that people go crazy over, say
My
visuals,
bad.
visuals.
I thought you were busy.
You good. That people say visuals this, visuals that, because like the way the fruits look. But realistically, the UI is very simple. Very simple UI, very simple combat. You know what I'm saying?
It's a minimalistic design, very simple.
Yeah.
A lot of people can do. That's why it's easy to.
Nice to look at, though.
Very nice.
It is
Everything
nice to look
flow
at.
well,
Like,
everything like that.
and nothing's wrong with simple. Simple looks good when people. That's the other thing.
Yes.
When people try to go overboard and try to do like some crazies, it ends up looking bad. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
Do y'all like R15?
no,
Yes.
I don't.
Personally, no.
Some games make it look good, but I hate that shit.
Yeah, I don't
think
like it.
GPO might be the only thing that made it look good.
The Project Slave did it good as
One
well.
of the only ones, yeah.
Project
I know
Slave-
Project Slaves, yeah, but I feel like it's at this point, if we're talking about GPO, we're talking about Project Slaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Not in a bad way. I'm just saying synonymously we're using that.
Well, one of the R15 games did it good.
Combat does look good. It looks great.
There hasn't been many R15 games before GPO that like set the like standard like, oh, R15 is very good.
Well, it did set the standard, and the standard was ass.
Yeah,
like
R15
every time I
was
saw it, I was
nobody-
just like, ew.
Nobody touched R15 until GPO for real.
That's actually facts. I'm not gonna hold.
At least in the anime community.
Anime community, yeah.
I mean,
Whoa.
I like Carabas
No.
the anime community, bro, because everybody else makes shit combat. Unless it's like.
Oh wait, Carabos did do what's that One Piece game they did? They did R15 for that, right?
Oh
Row
my
piece,
gosh,
row
man.
piece.
Yeah, but you don't remember it.
Real quick.
Yeah, it wasn't. They wasn't really like.
Nah,
What do you call
don't hold Row Piece. Row Piece did good, bro.
Row piece is good, but I'm talking about
There's
animation,
just-
like R15 animation. They're not all that. Like they're not that
Yeah, they're
impressive
pretty
that
simple.
people
Yeah, they're pretty simple.
sold it. They're
Row
like.
15.
very
I
simple.
mean, Row Piece did good. It was just.
Well,
sad
I'm not saying that the game is bad. I'm saying that like
to my channel too.
you don't remember
That's-
it because it's not something memorable. Like GPO
Yeah, I mean,
is memorable.
Yeah, because it's still out right now. OP sadly only lasted like a week because that fucking Marco bug. Nigga, I was in that bitch farming for like 2 hours. I got max level instantly, nigga. This was crazy. But with that being said, what do y'all think about the combat?
I haven't been
It's
too much into
attacking.
combat.
I don't know.
From what I've seen, I'm not even in the game. I'm just looking. I just see a bunch of.
I don't really, I'm not really, if I'm being honest, Uwap my homie too. The owner of the game, he my homie. And niggas know I'm gonna say it for what it is. Like, the combat cool, but like, there's nothing about this combat that just like, give me like, oh my god, I gotta keep playing. You feel me? Excuse me.
I personally hate the combat where just one hit equals a combo. Combat. Those I just dislike those. It's
Deep Woken Demon, look what Deep Woken done to y'all motherfuckers, man. All y'all want is parry, parry, parry.
no, it's always
I'm
been
not
like
even
this,
a-
but
I'm
stuff
not
is
a big fan
I
of
like
player
it.
combat.
Like how the one hit equals I win. It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
annoying.
that's fair. But like in games like this, I like GPO and Project Slayer, it's not really. If you're looking for a game like that, you can feel as though like, oh, I'm skilled. Those are not the game. It's like I feel like the style that for you is that they go for is like they literally want the brain dead combat. You feel me? Because I mean, kids like brain dead shit. That's why Shindo Life is still doing so good. because they just like broken. That's what, because they like broken shit.
You got points.
You feel me? So it's not even a thing where it's like this combat's being made for people that like it's not made for us, bro. Like we're like we're the middle-aged teens. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're like 17, 18, 19, 20. Like we're the older group, but it's more hindered to like the 12 and 13-year-olds. It's like fucking letting the M1 or Infinite stun on a nigga. You feel me? They like that brain dead shit.
Like why is there combats with fucking 18 fucking mechanics in there targeted to fucking 12-year-olds? Like nobody's gonna understand that shit.
Yeah. Like you've seen so many games that have tried to like made the combat complex and like good, and it just never works out. Niggas just like their 5 stun hit combat, bro. Demon Slayer RPG did it, no? Like a few Demon Slayer games have actually like broke the curse.
Doing good.
Yeah, they broke the curse of like staying alive, because like after you get your breathing styles, what the fuck do you do?
Good.
You feel me? Because like that's pretty much all Demon Slayer games are. Get your breathing styles, and then after that, there's not much to do. You feel me? So and then I think Demon Slayer RPG actually was able to break that curse. What do you guys think?
I mean, I feel like, right, may I give my perspective on things? I feel like Project Slayers, right?
Well, your mic cut out. Your mic cut out.
Oh, I said it can 100% last as long as GPO.
Is that you dick sucking uwap, or is that you?
No, that's just me talking? That's just me being honest. And now let me tell you why.
Okay.
There are so much arcs in Demon Slayer, and especially with the anime releasing a new season very soon, right? I just feel like them following the timeline of the anime can really boost, not only use it as motivation for players and making money, but also just make content and just allow people to really experience different things that nobody else has made in their Demon Slayer game. And to me personally, like knowing Uwap and Noxy and like the whole dev team,
sorry.
Look. But knowing them, right, personally, like their creativity is crazy. So I feel like they could really, you know what I'm saying, they could hold their weight and really do what they got to do.
Well, I love that you mentioned creativity, Zeke. Do you think Project Slayers was a creative project? Because we were talking about how we think it's not necessarily a GPO clone, but heavily GPO inspired.
Well, personally, I don't think it's GPO inspired, right?
Impervious.
Now, let me say it like this though. Let me say it like this though, right? Sage, we've been in the Project Slayer Discord for years.
Right.
Okay.
Very
so we've seen Project Grand Line. We've seen Uwap's old game. We've seen how that nigga got down, right? We see, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've seen his scripting then, right?
Right.
Then he made the R6 version, this and that, right? Then he switched to R15. So like, if we're gonna bring in facts, he was already working on R15 before GPO even.
No. Well, when we talk about GPO, we're not really necessarily talking about R15. What I first brought up was the UI inspiration. I mean, obviously, like he's revamped
UI inspiration.
Yeah, like obviously now he's revamped it a lot, which is really good. He revamped UI like a lot. But originally,
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Like I like the way the menu comes out now. It's like pretty clean, pretty simple and clean, which is why.
I mean, I understand what you're trying to say, but I just feel like the left-right combo that is pretty unique, you know. But I guess people will say it's inspired by GPO purely because of the same animator. Just because the nigga's not gonna change his whole style just because a person said it's a GPO copy or it's inspired by GPO this and that.
See, I disagree with that though, because it's not like. When I see the animations, I'm not thinking GPO. It's like more of the aesthetic.
I was about to say, it's the aesthetics that makes the GPO
models,
feeling.
Yeah, like the way
not models. It's like mainly the UI and how it feels.
The UI,
the UI is completely different though.
Wait. Okay, Zeke. But actually, I want this from everybody's opinion. I want everybody's opinion on this. If you blindly never played GPO, you never played Roblox. You never played any of those, right? Your first game you come play GPO first, right? Your first Roblox game ever you play GPO, and then you play Project Slayers. Would you not think it was made by the same developer? Be honest.
It's very hard for us to say that.
Why so? How so?
because we played thousands of games. Like we have.
I know,
to
but
be
like that's
honest-
why
to
I'm
be
saying.
honest, yeah, you would
think it was made by the same developer, right?
But not because of the bro. It's purely because of the animations, things that we see. We see front end. We see the things that they created. Yes, it's similar, right? But I wouldn't say it's fully inspired because the animations play a big part. The nigga TB is nasty at what he do. You get me?
That like I said though, like you're right about the like how the animator is a factor to it, but I don't think that's what's really called I like I said, it's the aesthetic. I'm not bro, you're not looking at animations in the moment, bro. Animations playing like almost like 0.2 seconds, bro.
It feels natural.
Yeah, like it just feels like natural. That's like you just M1. You're not looking at the animation, man. That's not something that's in your face. I mean, it's in your, but it's not something that you would see an animation and a nigga not gonna be like he see the way a character swing and be like, oh, that's from Rogue Lineage. Oh, that's from Deep. No, they say it from the aesthetic or the way the game feels. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
based off of
I would
UI,
100%
based off of builds, based off of the way the game feels. They're not looking.
That's definitely
You know what I'm
definitely a factor. I agree with Sage. It's less about the animation and more about how it feels. Like,
Right.
does it just feel like GPO combat?
Like right now, not necessarily GPO is what I'm playing, but it just when you see this, you would think this is like, you know, like it was just made by the same people. You feel me?
It's the aesthetics and the flow of the game.
Yeah,
how it like feels.
the way they made it, the way, you know what I'm saying.
But let's remember, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not.
Like,
It's not at
I don't
all.
want people getting confused,
I
being like,
understand
"Oh,
what
this is
you're
a
trying to say,
GPO copy." Like, no,
100%.
this
But
is a
I
good
just feel
game.
like the combat from both games is two completely different combats. If that makes
Does
sense.
it
How so?
feel
How so though,
similar?
Zeke? How so?
Well, if you look at GPO, right? I feel like not only does Project Slayers have the perfect dodging and then the M1 while ragdoll, you cannot do the same M1 while ragdoll in GPO. So like, I feel like GPO is just more of a,
I didn't even know
how
you
do
could
I
do
say
that.
this? And you could play way more pussy if you are in GPO than you are in Project Slayers. I mean, obviously you can't compare the two because one is all about breathings and the other is all about fruits and shit. So people have different range and then fighting styles, this and that. But if we're talking about actual like fighting styles, they're two different things.
I don't know, bro, because you brought up like a fucking like a combat mechanic compared to like the aesthetic. I don't think you understand what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
like you're
confused. Actually, what you're trying to say? Are you trying to say that they? I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that Project Slayers is inspired visually. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, literally, that's pretty much it. It's visually inspired by GPO.
visually, yeah. That's aesthetics. That's the meaning of that.
Yeah,
Feels like it, yeah.
that's how it feels. Like I said, when I first played Project Slayers a year ago, I was like, "Fool, you making a Demon Slayer game? Oh God, that's what happened." I'm so dead ass. That's exactly what I first thought when I first played this shit a year ago. You feel me? But I mean, that's enough for the GPO. What's the
GPO versus Project Slayer.
you know
Comparisons, yeah.
impersonations and who did this? Both excellent games for the
I
average
think they're really good.
brain dead child that likes unbalanced combat. Both excellent games.
Sounds about right.
You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, it's not anything like, bro, you're gonna make money off of this. You know what I mean?
For sure. This shit going.
And
I
it's
really
better,
think
it's better you target that audience than anybody else.
it's probably still gonna be paid access.
Yeah, they don't know
I
yet.
assume so.
They said that in the.
I would
I would not. I would not.
I
Make
would
this shit-
convince them to do it.
I
bro,
would not make
because
this shit paid access.
I think they
ain't gonna lie.
should.
I think
feel like
paid
more-
access is a good way to get
The amount of money you make off of premium
More
payout,
I'm saying,
I
bro.
don't know.
I'm saying, bro. Pay that. Premium payout is gonna. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be nice.
But
bro, this shit-
eventually it'll be free. But it's just a matter of like how long. Even if they do go paid access, how long will it take for them to go free?
Yeah, I don't think they should make it paid access, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't even gonna cap. But we've been doing this little podcast thing for a little 21 minutes now. No, it was a little unorganized. If we in the future, like I'm definitely gonna get like more topics that we should go cover and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because this was like a little just in the moment type of thing that I just had the idea for. Just might as well talk about it. Feel me? But hope you guys enjoy it. Shout out to the homies in this video. We had Terrell Blocks, I'm Benny, Doge Coon, Roball 1, Hummer, he ain't say too much. Fuck that nigga Timbo Slice, Zeke Y, and yeah. God bless y'all, man.
I don't like how you said my name.
What you mean?
Stay
All these rappers just talk about it. I going up, I ain't got no sky limit, yeah.